Welcome to Brink. Watch your step. It's a sheer 1,000-foot drop to the mighty Colorado River below. Horseshoe Bend is a dramatic and iconic example of the American southwestern landscape. The sheer cliff walls were carved over millions of years as the river cut down through ancient sandstone, eventually becoming entrenched and creating the horseshoe shape you see ahead. The river continues this process today on its path towards the Grand Canyon, nearly 60 miles downstream.
So you're gonna do this thing.
It looks like it's your first time with us, so I'll be your virtual guide.
No, it's tietenkään tiedettiin vetämään start the game, so...
Brink is all about experiencing
troll.
amazing places. Everything you see around you is true to world scale. That means you can stand and take a few steps in any direction. Sure beats looking at a postcard. If you're not able to physically walk around, you can also move by using the joysticks on your controllers. In addition to exploring the scenery, each location you visit has 3 points of interest, which can help you learn more about your surroundings.
Quite a lot of room in my room,
To
but...
find these points of interest, you'll
It would
need to
help if I
use
had
this
a little
compass.
more.
To use your compass, look at the palm of your right hand. When you see the compass icon appear, close your hand to grab the compass. Great! Now you can use your compass to find points of interest placed around you. Whenever you see a Polaroid icon, point your compass at it to select it. You've just found your first point of interest. You can find these optional pieces of information in each location if you're interested in learning more about a place. Push the Collect button to save this point of interest whenever you're ready to continue. When you find and collect a point of interest, it'll be saved here in your trusty field notebook. You can bring up your field notebook anytime during your travels by looking at the palm of your left hand and grabbing, just like you did for the compass.
Yeah.
All right. That's all there is to exploring a location and finding points of interest. Pretty easy, huh? Look around and try using the compass to find the other 2 points of interest in this location.
Actually, I didn't read it too much.
Lake Powell is the second largest man-made reservoir in the United States on the Colorado River in Utah and Arizona. The lake was created by the flooding of Glen Canyon by the Glen Canyon Dam in 1963. The Glen Canyon Dam remains to this day a central issue for modern environmentalist movements, who argue that the dam has had an adverse impact on the land. The Colorado River is one of the principal rivers of the southwestern United States and northern Mexico. The 2,330-kilometer-long river drains an expansive and arid watershed that encompasses 7 U.S. states and 2 Mexican states before finally meeting the Pacific Ocean in the Gulf of California. Petroglyphs are a form of ancient rock art created by the original inhabitants of this land by carving away the outer layer of a rock surface. The petroglyphs found in this region were carved by the Anasazi Puebloans. This particular carving is of Cocopelli, a fertility deity who is venerated by some Native American cultures in the southwestern United States. Great job! You found all 3 points of interest in this location. The last thing you'll need before you're ready to explore on your own is a way to travel to other locations. For that, you'll need this watch. When you're ready to travel to another location, look at your watch and push the large menu button in the center of the watch face. Careful, you're almost at the end of the walkable space for this location. We strive to make these locations as immersive as possible, but there's only so much we can do. This is the location menu. From here, you can browse your collection of locations and press a postcard to travel to a new location. Or, if you want to keep exploring Horseshoe Bend, press your watch button again to close the menu.
Looks like it's ready.
Welcome to White Pocket, a hidden sandstone oasis in the Vermilion Cliffs National Monument near the Arizona-Utah border. This alien landscape of swoops, spirals, rounded mounds, and sharp cliffs covers nearly 1 square mile of secluded desert wilderness. Getting here is difficult and requires sturdy off-road vehicles. But adventurous visitors are treated to this breathtaking site featuring ancient dinosaur prints and petroglyphs. One other important thing you should know. Some locations have multiple spots you can move between. To move to another spot, bring out your compass and point it towards a trail marker icon to select it. Great! That's it. Keep an eye out for other trail markers during your travels. The extraordinary geology at White Pocket is not easily explained. Some geologists believe that White Pocket is a result of soft sediment deformation, meaning the contortions, twisting, and turning you see here occurred while the sand was saturated by water, before completely turning into rock in the Jurassic period. More than 20 species of raptors, including bald eagles and golden eagles, peregrine falcons, and several hawk species, call this region home. The endangered California condor has been reintroduced into this region recently due to its remote location and lack of human habitation. The imprints you see in the ground before you are dinosaur tracks, over 75 million years old. Several thousand footprints have been revealed around this area by the erosion of the sedimentary sandstone. Tracks from Gralator, Otozoum, Batrachopus, and Brasilicnium can all be found here. Great.
Yeah, whatever. Wowzers! Oh, let's see other places too. Okay, thanks. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that makes me idea. Go back there. See the nighttime on that.
Watch your step. It's a sheer 1,000-foot drop to the mighty Colorado River below.
Hey!
Horseshoe Bend
Why are
is
you
a
repeating
dramatic
yourself?
and iconic example of the American southwestern landscape. The sheer
nighttime
cliff
here is
walls
broken.
were carved over millions
It's
of
kind
years
of,
as the river cut down through ancient sandstone,
Effect is going through the sky
eventually
here.
becoming entrenched and creating the horseshoe
Okay,
shape
then.
you see ahead. The river continues the
Shut up.
At 3,740 meters, Mount Morrison towers over Convict Lake and Owens Valley below, home to some of the oldest rock in the Sierra Nevada. This jagged summit of vibrant stone was formed during the Precambrian era over 500 million years ago. Keep an eye out for the rare formations known as fulgurites, commonly known as fossilized lightning, created by the intense lightning strikes of passing storms. Beautiful view, isn't it? Did you know you can take a photo anytime during your travels? Try putting your hands in front of you and making a frame with your index fingers and thumbs.
Okay. Don't fiddle with music. Let's find the point of interest.
Fulgurites are natural tubes or crusts of glass that sometimes form when lightning discharges into ground and fuses silica sand or rock. They range in size and can be as small as your pinky finger or as large as a tree.
Wait, what is it again? Oh. Ah, that thing. I see. Wait, hang on. Steam settings. Advanced. Space fix. Why I can't space fix anymore? That is dumb. Can't space fix. This app blocks me. Okay then. Well, that's interesting.
In 1877, the world's first known Stegosaurus and Apatosaurus fossils were discovered near Mount Morrison. The majority
In
of
what
these
way is
fossils
that
were
a
shipped
dinosaur
to the Yale's
bone?
Peabody Museum of Natural History in New Haven, Connecticut.
Bruh, how is this a dinosaur bone? How is this a dinosaur bone?
Mount Morrison was named for Robert Morrison during the late 19th century. Morrison was a merchant who was killed near Convict Lake in 1871 while acting as a member of a posse pursuing escaped convicts from the Nevada State Penitentiary. Nearby is Mono Jim Peak, which is named for Mono Jim, a Paiute guy who died in the same gunfight.
Wait, I have the. What if I use ELVR to connect to this instead and then start this thing? It should. If I emulate the controllers, I should be able to. That's a viable idea. Then my microphone comes through virtual cable, which means puts it in the same channel as the music. Do some adjustments to that then. Plus TeamVR.
Great job.
It's worth testing it though. Okay, nighttime test. Cool. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I will need to see if it's able to do the gestures if I use the hand tracking with that. This is worth testing. Is this gonna echo too much? Okay. Hand tracking. How about that? Reset. Standing base. Okay. Brink. Restart. And it reset again. Damn Steam. Why don't stay? What's the matter? Alright then.
Welcome to Brink. Did you know you can take a photo anytime during your travels? Try putting your hands in front of you and making a frame with your index fingers and thumbs.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, hand tracking is stupid. Excuse me. Yeah. This thing is racist. It doesn't let me do it. Kinda responds. Oh, that's stupid. Okay. At least it works. It works in VRTL. Well, not here. Okay. It's not that hard to reset the thing to different device. Okay, what do I do?
At 3,740 meters, Mount Morrison towers over Convict Lake and Owens Valley below, home to some of the oldest rock in the Sierra Nevada. This jagged summit of vibrant stone was formed during the Precambrian era, over 500 million years ago. Keep an eye out for the rare formations known as fulgurites, commonly known as fossilized lightning. Created by the intense lightning strikes of
I'm
passing
dumbass.
storms.
What? The hell? Oh, okay, I was dumb. Okay then. I just have to hold the position, I guess. What's this? Nani? Why they imitate a mobile camera that get to shit? What the heck? Download this as well. Wait. Uh-oh. I think 2 loads of once is not a good idea. Well, let's see what happened. Oh, it's queuing. Wagaya. Wow, there's a lot of place here added since the last time I visited this game. That's fine. There's enough already. Death Valley. South. Or maybe I just don't remember much. Definitely did not have Iceland before.
Our world is filled with amazing places to discover. We're working hard to prepare more locations for you to explore. Check back regularly for new updates.
What are you doing? Oh. Hey, stop scrolling like that.
Our world is filled with amazing places to discover. We're working hard to prepare more locations for you to explore. Check back regularly for new updates. Arches National Park is home to over 2,000 stone arches, including the most famous and iconic natural arch in the world, Delicate Arch. Standing nearly 18 meters tall, with an opening measuring 14 by 10 meters, Delicate Arch is a top attraction for park visitors. On a geologic timescale, many of these arches will only exist for the blink of an eye. As water in time continues to carve away their features, they eventually wear away until their inevitable collapse. But for now, sites like this remain a proud symbol of the American West. The La Salle Mountains are Utah's second highest mountain range, which forms the dramatic snow-covered backdrop to many viewpoints in Arches National Park. Part of the Rocky Mountains, this range contains 9 peaks that rise above 3,500 meters, the tallest being Mount Peel at 3,879 meters. In the 1950s, the National Park Service investigated the possibility of applying a clear plastic coating to Delicate Arch to protect it from further erosion and eventual destruction. The misguided idea was ultimately abandoned as impractical and contrary to NPS principles, since the Park Service allows natural geologic processes to remain unimpeded.
Yeah, stupid humans, what you doing?
This territory used to be a ceremonial area for indigenous people who lived and farmed in the Moab Valley. Moab is the only major crossing of the Colorado River for hundreds of miles, so this area saw considerable travel and trade, creating a hallmark feature for all the tribes in the region. Great job! You found all 3 points of interest in this location.
Yippee! Whoa! Oh, right. I didn't know you can grab this. Oh, what the hell are you doing? Can I like... Wait, what do you mean? You can't take more pictures anymore? Oh, never mind. And usual. Night time. Maybe the picture on the main screen looks better. I don't know. I don't see much from the photo in the here right now, at least. Or the nighttime is broken. I don't know.
The rounded rocks and eroded hills you're standing on are the iconic Alabama Hills of Eastern California. The Sierra Nevada Mountains lay to the west, and the Inyo Mountains to the east, both formed by the same tectonic uplift 100 million years ago. From here, you can also see the summit of Mount Whitney, the highest mountain in the contiguous United States, at 4,420 meters. You might recognize this valley and its surroundings already. It's long been a favorite canvas for Hollywood westerns and has been the backdrop for nearly 150 films.
What?
The Alabama Hills of California is named after a Confederate warship
Oh.
deployed during the American Civil War. When news of the ship's exploits reached certain Confederate sympathetic prospectors in California, they named their mining claims after the ship. Eventually, the name applied to the entire range. Nowadays, many believe that the land deserves a new name, decided upon by the valley's ancestral stewards, the Lone Pine Paiute Shoshone tribe. Mount Whitney is the tallest mountain in the contiguous United States and the Sierra Nevada, with an elevation of 4,421 meters. The west slope of the mountain is in Sequoia National Park, and the summit is in the southern terminus of the John Muir Trail, which runs 341 kilometers from Happy Isles in Yosemite Valley. Since the early 1920s, hundreds of movies and television shows have been filmed in this valley. Some of our favorites include Iron Man, Django Unchained, Star Trek, The Lone Ranger, and...
Are you kidding me? Are you? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Really? No way.
Great.
Or perhaps it could be. Hi. What's doing? Thanks, you. This valley is awesome. Woo! Down to the hole. The Star Trek Valley and Iron Man. The more you know. Holy crap. Mount Whitney is just across there somewhere. I lost the certain direction. Anyway, this goes away.
You're standing on the remnants of a melted glacier, exposed granite, left behind in the last ice age. The cliff walls around you were carved out of the granite bedrock of the Sierra Nevada by a moving sea of ice, spilling down from the highest mountain in the contiguous United States, Mount Whitney. When climbing Mount Whitney on this route, this would be your first glimpse of the summit, after having climbed out of a basin and through a band of cliffs. Mount Whitney is the highest mountain in the contiguous United States, towering over Owens Valley at 4,421 meters. It's one of the most frequently climbed peaks in California. The typical route to the summit is part of the famous John Muir Trail. Though it's Class 1, it's still not easy. Right now, you're on the approach to the more challenging routes of the east and north faces. Owens Valley, also known by its native name of Payahunadu, lies between the Sierra Nevada and Inyo Mountains in eastern California. The Sierras to the west reach 4,421 meters in elevation, while the floor of the valley averages 1,200 meters, making it the deepest valley in the United States. The bed of Owens Lake, now a predominantly dry flat, sits on the southern end of the valley. Pinnacle Ridge is an arête, a sharp granite spine formed by the removal of rock by glacier advance, separating two glacial cirques. Over time, these narrow ridge lines are eroded by freeze-thaw cycles and mass wasting, creating crumbling edifices that wear down over tens of thousands of years. Great job!
Stupid message. I don't care about optimized zone. I want to see all.
You're standing on one of the most unique and breathtaking rock formations in the world. Located in the Arizona desert wilderness, the Wave is renowned among hikers and photographers for its colorful, undulating forms and dangerous hike through unmarked terrain to reach the site. The patterned walls around you are made from layers of petrified Navajo sandstone, which date back to the Jurassic period. Slow erosion by water and wind over millions of years exposed these
Now I
layers
wish I
to
had a
create
bigger
the
space
shapes
to
that
move.
give this iconic site its name.
Wait. I'm gonna turn myself around. Then move this way. Ah! Found the trick! I can use my space infinitely. I just have to keep turning around. Yeah, I can't use the controller stick, but I can keep going. Life hacks. Walk across the room again. Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh no, no. Uh-oh. Oh hell no, I can't reset. Oh shit. I have to do this trick now twice backwards. Oops. Oopsie. At this point, since my headset has no barrier, I can turn it off. I will need outside or some. It's nighttime. Nah, it's too wet outside and snowy. I wish I had a football field or something. That's more summery weather, but without sun. Uh-oh, I can see that things falling apart already there. I see why they don't want to go here. Go around, turn this way, turn around, and use the room again to go backward.
The Wave consists of intersecting U-shaped troughs, that have been eroded into Navajo sandstone of Jurassic age.
What the hell is troughs?
Initially, infrequent runoff eroded these troughs along joints within the sandstone. But the troughs are now almost exclusively eroded by wind. An ideal time to photograph the wave is the few hours around midday, when there are no shadows in the center. Although early morning and late afternoon shadows can make for dramatic photos. After a rainstorm, numerous pools form, which can contain hundreds of tadpole shrimp. These pools can remain present for several days. There are 4 trailheads which provide access to Paria Canyon and the wave. However, in an effort to maintain the natural integrity of the region, there are no formal trails or signage to guide hikers to the wave from any of the trailheads. Coyote Butte's North permits are only available through a highly restricted lottery. Very few people get to see this incredible place.
Huh. And now it's in VR, so I can see it in my home.
Nice!
Anyway, let's look at it in the night time. That little disconnection there is visible even with this normal area. I thought it was a glitch because I reached out of the boundaries, but nah, it's a better normal. Okay, I was... Wait, what does it say in the pages of it? Huh.
Near the town of Mammoth Lakes, California, Crystal Crag rises above a pristine alpine lake basin adjacent to Mammoth Mountain. Situated in the heart of the Sierra Nevada range on the southwestern corner of the Long Valley caldera.
You said near
This
the
region
town. Where's
was
the town
shaped
then?
by volcanic forces and
I
carved
should be able
by
to
the
see the
passing
town
of
from top of it
glaciers.
then.
A favorite of rock climbers, the mountain is named after a large crystal dike on the North
Nah.
Ridge, referred to as the Crystal Pitch, a unique and bizarre technical climbing section just below the summit.
Whoa, that's a weird hole in there. Everything has glitches.
The area of Mammoth Lakes is dotted with alpine lakes left behind as glaciers retreated. Fiery explosions of volcanic activity formed this place, which was then shaped by the pulverizing advance of ice sheets for thousands of years more. What we see today is quite peaceful in comparison. Innumerable lakes lay in the remnants of glacial cirques, and moraines and steep ridges produce complex topography patterns. At 3,369 meters, Mammoth Mountain was formed by a
69.
series
Nice.
of lava dome eruptions over 50,000 years ago. It is still considered by the USGS to have moderate eruption threat potential. Despite this fiery risk, Mammoth Mountain is one of the most popular ski areas in the state of California.
What happens if I do this? I walk in the air. I walk in the air. I walk in the air. I walk in the air like a one song from Estonia. Walking in the air. That was one old music song. Walking in the air by Kelly. Holy shit. Oh my god. Let's go further. Yeah, what's the thing I'm looking at now?
Throughout the Mammoth Lakes area, many basaltic cinder cone volcanoes still exist. High concentrations of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide seep from beneath the volcano. The gas is killing trees on the mountain and may pose danger to people. Even inside the resort, sometimes you can see gas escaping from fissures and smell the sulfur that simmers in the active depths below. Nice work. Slot canyons are a marvel of the natural world, and Antelope Canyon may be the most breathtaking of them all. Artists and travelers from all over the world journey to the Navajo Nation in Arizona to experience these twisting canyons of sculpted Navajo sandstone. The sheer
Holy
walls
shit!
around you were
Holy
formed by
fucking
swift currents
shit!
of rainwater,
My corner
cut
of the
deeper
wall
and deeper into the earth with each passing storm.
fucking perfectly
Flash
lined up
floods
with
can
this
pose an
real
immense
stone, and
danger
it's
to
also made
hikers in
of
these
stone.
canyons, but
That freaked me
luckily,
out.
we don't have to worry about that now.
Holy shit! I'm holding onto the real wall that is also made of stone. And this animation kicked in. That is trippy. Oh, that is fucking trippy. Oh god.
A slot canyon is a long, narrow, and deep channel of sheer rock walls, typically created from eroded sandstone. Some slot canyons can measure less than a meter across, but drop more than 30 meters deep to the floor of the canyon. Southern Utah has the densest population of slot canyons in the world, with more than 1,000 canyons. You can also find them in places like Jordan, Egypt, and Australia, among others.
think I forgot something.
Nearly 50,000 wild horses reside on the Navajo Nation's 18 million acre reservation, spanning Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah.
Horse
Here, the
ass!
remains of a horse pelvis can be seen. While we can't be certain what events led to its demise, it serves as a harsh reminder of the difficult struggle for life in the desert wilderness. The same rainwaters that formed these canyons can pose a fatal danger to unsuspecting adventurers. Flash floods can occur with little to no warning from storms miles upstream. Always remember to check weather forecasts before venturing into any canyon susceptible to flooding. Hikers should not enter a slot canyon if there is any sign of rain in the surrounding area. Nice work.
Huh. Yeah, I know. I know what I did. I needed to check something. Oh yeah, nighttime on that one. Luckily it doesn't take too long to travel though. I'm gonna check the nighttime on that mountain real quick.
Near the town of Mammoth Lakes, California, Crystal Crag rises above a pristine alpine lake basin adjacent to Mammoth Mountain. Situated in the heart of the Sierra Nevada range on the southwestern corner of the Long Valley caldera, this region was shaped by volcanic forces and carved by the passing of glaciers. A favorite of rock climbers, the mountain is named after a large crystal dike on the North Ridge, referred to as the Crystal Pitch, a unique and bizarre technical climbing section just below the summit.
Wait.
Slot canyons are a marvel of the natural world, and Antelope Canyon may be the most breathtaking of them all. Artists and travelers from all over the world journey to the Navajo Nation in Arizona to experience these twisting canyons of sculpted Navajo sandstone. The sheer walls around you were formed by swift currents of rainwater, which cut deeper and deeper into the earth with each passing storm. Flash floods can pose an immense danger to hikers in these canyons, but luckily, we don't have to worry about that now.
Okay. Let's look at the pages. Oh wait, it reads every time those. Mm-hmm.
Ubihibi craters are a cluster of dry Mars. Explosion craters created approximately 2,000 to 7,000 years ago in what is now the northern region of Death Valley National Park, famously
Whoa,
known as one
where's
of the
the
hottest
entrance?
places in the world.
Holy
When an
shit!
upwelling of magma came into contact with groundwater,
Oh shit, must
this
have the
water
head
was
pinning.
flashed into steam, causing a rapid expansion that ejected basaltic lava and shattered sandstone high above the surrounding landscape. The resulting debris field covers an area of about 24 square kilometers.
Holy shit, where's this entrance? It's just a huge hole. Oh my god. Woo!
Powerful debris flows of mud, boulders, and watershed within the perimeter of Ubihibi have created triangular alluvial fans and have exposed many layers of yellow and orange metasedimentary rock, a sandstone and calcite conglomerate interspersed with volcanic rock. Can you see them? Alluvial fans can be found where canyons drain from the mountains to the valley floor. Black and white phreatomagmatic deposits created by the interaction between magma and water form alternating layers of dark and light sediment around the crater rim. Geologic forces then warped this layer, creating beautiful undulating waves as the upper rim of the crater rises and falls in elevation. The hike around the rim of the crater is 2.5 kilometers long and takes most people about an hour to complete. It is often a very hot and windy walk, and when you hike it, you're exposed to the elements. It's just a small sample of the scale of inhospitality and violent forces that produced the Death Valley region.
Awesome!
Shit. Oh wait.
Welcome to the Devil's Golf Course. You won't find any country clubs here. This large salt flat, sprawling approximately 6 square kilometers in Death Valley, near Badwater Basin, aptly named after a small pool of water with high concentration of salt. Halite salt crystal formations, some as much as a meter high, protrude from the valley floor. The salt bed extends as much as 300 meters below the surface. The basin that comprises current-day Death Valley, from north of Furnace Creek to south of Badwater Basin, was at one time underwater. Long ago, in the late Pleistocene, fluvial lakes filled Death Valley, Panamint Valley, and Owens Valley. During rare times of heavy precipitation, this area can temporarily flood, creating a short-lived lake that covers the valley floor. Billions of salt crystals cover the valley floor here, forming a serrated landscape of jagged miniature peaks and valleys. If you stand still long enough and listen, you can hear the pops and creaks of the minerals expanding in the heat.
What the hell? Can I hear something? I do not. Well, they couldn't recreate that sound, I guess. Oh wow. I'm getting more immersed when I'm sitting down. Holy shit! Holy shit.
Well known for being the lowest point in North America at 85 meters below sea level, Death Valley is surrounded by large mountain ranges. The Panamint Range to the east is home to Telescope Peak, standing at 3,365 meters. To the west, the Amargosa Range and Funeral Mountains rise up to enclose the valley. You're a natural at this.
Oh, that's cringe. The voice reader is a little bit cringe when it comments on things I do at the final point, but and last but not least, the Iceland Halfos. Hyphos. And then I switch to the one unique game, Other Side, from a Quest 2 alone. It's a standalone
Iceland is
exclusive,
a country of immense natural beauty.
which have to be
Hauifoss
casted to
serves
see.
as a spectacular testament to that. Situated near the volcano Hekla in southern Iceland, Hauifoss has a 120-meter drop, making it the fourth highest waterfall of the island, after
But
Morsarfoss
since it's a new
Ymir,
exclusive
and
game,
Hengifoss.
they're gonna do
Grani,
next.
the neighboring waterfall to the right, and the smaller surrounding waterfalls are all part of the river Fossa, the longest river in Iceland, originating from the many glaciers near the center of the island.
The next game I'm about to show after this, the Other Sides, is exclusive to Quest 2, and it's therefore it's stuck on that platform after be casted. And on top of that, Twitch doesn't have a category for it, so I'm gonna keep it on Brink. So don't freak out if I see a different game from a Quest perspective instead. I wanted to start with this so it wouldn't be like total false category. And I have to use this category though. It's kind of correct that I have nothing else to put, because you can't manually enter the categories.
An exploration of Iceland isn't complete without visiting one or several of the country's incredible waterfalls. While most of Iceland's waterfalls are fed by glaciers and springs throughout the island itself also receives a large amount of rainfall in the summer months and snowfall during the cold Arctic winters. Iceland is also home to one of Europe's most powerful waterfalls, Dettifoss.
Wait, what's it called again? Hyphos.
Iceland is among the most volcanically active places in the world, with roughly one eruption every 5 years. Volcanic activity is a fact of life in Iceland, where people have learned to live with both its drawbacks and considerable advantages, such as geothermal energy and dramatic natural beauty. These distinctive columns of stone are made from a volcanic rock called basalt. Basalt is a dark gray rock, which sometimes has the unique columnar structure seen here, formed by solidification of magma. Basalt is the most common volcanic rock type on Earth, and makes up over 90% of the island of Iceland itself. You're making this look easy.
Bruh. And final, last but not least, night shot. I want to feel the flying again. I'm gonna walk across the field. Whoa!